right, y'all. So Joe Biden has officially pardoned his son, Hunter Biden, after months and months and months and months and months of saying that he wasn't. He did. I am not surprised. I was actually surprised more because he came out and said that he wasn't going to pardon him, especially because no one forced him to say that. So that was more of a shocker to me than him actually pardoning his son. Because let's be real, if that was you in the position, we're gonna pardon our kids. Like, let's just be honest, we're gonna pardon our kids. But the problem that people are having is the fact that he lied. And not only did he lie, but also because it seems like he's pardoning Hunter, not only because it's his son, but because he's also trying to save himself too. Clock it. Before we begin today's video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Follow me on my social media as we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers because we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. I always want to add that I just appreciate the continuous support that y'all show me. I love every single one of y'all. Even when we disagree, I still love y'all. All right, so today we are going to watch Sky News Australia as they do a little compilation of Joe Biden pardoning Hunter. It's only about 3 minutes long, and then I'm gonna can barely even talk. And then I'm gonna tell you my thoughts and opinions. So let's go ahead and get started.
Joe Biden is being blasted today for pardoning Hunter Biden's federal convictions despite adamantly saying he would never pardon his son. Joe Biden released a statement explaining his decision, saying, "Today I signed a pardon for my son Hunter. From the day I took office, I said I would not interfere with the Justice Department's decision-making, and I kept my word even as I have watched my son being selectively and unfairly prosecuted." He added, "It is clear that Hunter was treated differently." The news comes as a shock as the president has said several times that he would never pardon his son.
As we sit here in Normandy, your son Hunter is on trial, and I know that you cannot speak about an ongoing federal prosecution. But let me ask you, will you accept the jury's outcome, their verdict, no matter what it is?
Yes.
And have you ruled out a pardon for your son?
Yes.
Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre doubled down on this.
Second one, would the president pardon or commute his son if he's convicted?
So I've answered this question before. It was asked of me not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, and I was very clear and I said no.
Okay. Let me go back to the first question of the briefing. I know you said not a lot's changed since yesterday and that it's a personal matter, but from a presidential perspective, is there any possibility that the president would end up pardoning his son?
No.
Again, you've also said several times that the president would not pardon or commute the sentences for his son, Hunter. I just want to make sure that that is not going to change over the next 6 months. The president's saying he would not.
It's still a no. It's still a no.
It will always be a no.
It's still a no. It will be a no. It is a no, and I don't have anything else to add. Will he pardon his son? No.
The backflip has been blasted by commentators online, with this commentator saying, "For years, Joe Biden's administration assured you Joe would never pardon Hunter. It's really extraordinary how blatantly they lie." And this commentator agreed, saying the backflip is a stain on the family's legacy. Joe Biden has pardoned his son Hunter Biden after he was convicted in a court of law. What a perfectly corrupt ending to a disgraced family legacy. The rules never applied to the Biden crime family, and they all got rich off it. Surprisingly, commentator Charlie Kirk was more forgiving, saying, "Breaking, Biden to pardon his son Hunter. Honestly, I don't think this is something worth getting mad over. A father should look after his son. Joe has been so mistreated by the Democrat Party and disrespected.
But why lie? Like, that's the thing.
Always cared about." Chairman of the House Oversight Committee, James Comer, blasted Biden, saying, "Joe Biden has lied from start to finish about his family's corrupt influence peddling activities. Not only has he falsely claimed that he never met with his son's foreign business associates and that his son did nothing wrong, but he also lied when he said he would not pardon Hunter Biden. The charges Hunter faced were just the tip of the iceberg in the blatant corruption that President Biden and the Biden crime family have lied about to the American people. It's unfortunate that, rather than come clean about their decades of wrongdoing, President Biden and his family continue to do everything they can to avoid accountability."
Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, there's two ways to look at this. One way is the logical way where we're like, okay, Biden, you lied. You straight up lied. I personally don't think it was a change of mind. I was watching The View. You can check out my last video where I kind of briefly discussed this, where Whoopi Goldberg and Sunny was kind of like insinuating, oh, he didn't lie. He just had a change of mind. I always felt as if Joe Biden always knew if the opportunity presented itself that he was going to pardon his son. Like, honestly and truly speaking, because if that's me and my child, by any means necessary, I'm going to do everything I can to protect my child. So the fact that he came out and said, oh, I'm not going to pardon my son, it's just like, really? Really? Another issue that I have is that he said it unprovoked. No one forced you to say that you weren't going to pardon him. You could have easily responded to the media saying that, oh, that is not on my radar right now. My focus is on the American people. You could have easily said, oh, I'm going to do everything I can in my power to protect my kids, my son. You could have easily said anything else but promising not to pardon him. I think that is where the issue lies. And then the timeliness of this pardon, it's just like something is fishy. Something's fishy. Something is fishy. Something's not adding up. Also, the time frame, I'm just like, yo, because my feelings for Joe Biden to know that is his only living son and the things that he's been through in this life, it's just like, yes, he's going to protect his son. Like, that's why I truly empathize with him. Kind of like what Charlie Kirk tweeted, the way the Democratic Party has treated him, the way that just everything he has gone through in his life with his kids, and then Hunter Biden going through what he's going through, and it's just all of these things. And I just truly feel for the man. I genuinely feel for the man. And I'm not saying this because we all know that Joe Biden is far from perfect. He is far from perfect. But I just truly wish he did not come out to say that he was not going to pardon him. Because not only does that make him look bad, he put the people around him in compromising situations. KGP, she came out time and time again defending this man, which it is her job to do so, but like, he just made it harder for her to defend him, coming out saying, oh, Joe Biden is not pardoning him, he doesn't plan to do it, yada yada yada. And he pardoned him. Him pardoning his son, he just opened up a can of worms that I don't even think the Democratic Party is ready for. I just generally don't think they're ready for it. The main concern that they had with Donald Trump was saying, oh, are you going to pardon people of January 6th, et cetera, et cetera. It's just like, at this point, Donald Trump, you already gave him the pass to do so, even though he probably was going to do it prior. Now he's probably going to extra do it. Like, I just don't get it. I just genuinely don't get it. I think ultimately this comes down to just the concept of corruption has no color. Corruption can be red, corruption can be blue. It comes from both sides. It's just like, yes, it is legal. Yes, he can legally pardon his son. He's not the first president to pardon a family member. But I think this one is just kind of different because the way that you're going out of your way to say that you aren't, and then the way that what Hunter allegedly is being accused of, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. It's just not a good look. It's not a good look. Some people may argue, oh, y'all let Donald Trump get away with this, that, and the third. It's just like, can we criticize someone without Donald Trump being brought up into the conversation? There's just no excuse. He lied. He lied. It wasn't a change of mind. There's no way you change your mind in the span of like a couple of days. Like, be for real. Like, right after Thanksgiving, like, okay, time to pardon my son. The opportunity presented itself and you took it. And I do think that him and VP Harris not having another term plays a big role in it, for sure. I don't even know what was going on in his head, but at the end of the day, he still lied. He still lied. Let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. Do you think it is justified for him to pardon him, or do you think the public is being too harsh on him? Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Follow me on my social media as we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. I love y'all all. God bless y'all. This is Uduak, connecting people with policy. Toodles!